Hey guys, it's Swarm here, and today I have a Uprising Black Ops 2 Zombies preview today. Call of Duty Treyarch uploaded this today on the channel, and I've done a breakthrough with it. And I'll show you the trailer in a second, and then after it I'll break through it, and there's some good little little stuff in there that I want to mention, and even a hellhound or two maybe. But also I did do this video like an hour ago, and it got blocked or banned and copyrighted Activision, because instead of this loading screen I had the Uprising logo, and apparently I'm not allowed to have that, so I just did this again instead. But just please just watch this trailer quickly, and I'll go through all the stuff in a bit, so I'll see you in a sec.
We wanted to take the story somewhere new and change the vibe. We were embracing this idea of horror thriller. So then we went to Alcatraz. Alcatraz has had so many different incarnations. We can start playing with the history there. So you've got like the 1920s going into the 1930s. You've got the Prohibition era coming in there. So that then breeds certain characters that you only see in that time period. And that's what led us to getting guys like Ray Liotta, Chaz Palminteri, Joe Pazliano, and Michael Madsen.
So yes guys, start off with the name of the map, which is called Mob of the Dead. In Black Ops 1, the second DLC zombie map was called Call of the Dead, so they obviously copied of the Dead, the end of it on purpose, make a similarity. And the location for this new zombie map is Alcatraz Island, which is a prison on a island, which is known to be one of the most heavily guarded prisons, and also hard to escape because it's on a island, obviously. Now, here's a closer image of Alcatraz prison, and the first four I seen of Alcatraz prisons, I'll be all cramped inside like Shangri-La. But once I seen this image, it was like outside space, so I thought good of that, because not many people did like Shangri-La. They didn't hate it, but it's not their favourite map really, because it's dead cramped, hard to run around. But this looks like a good space to run around outside instead of getting inside town. And the second thing I want to point out is the orange light, and people think it's a box, but in Call of the Dead, if you remember, the Pack-a-Punch light was orange because the Pack-a-Punch travelled to 3 locations in the Call of the Dead map. Now, could this be the Pack-a-Punch? Could it travel again? My opinion is sort of Pack-a-Punch, because this zombie map has been copying quite a lot of Call of the Dead. Well, not copying, but like in the name, in the characters, which I'll come to in a second. But my thought goes to probably more sided to the Pack-a-Punch. But still, if it's the box, I'm fine with that. I'm not too happy with the Pack-a-Punch moving around, because it was a bit annoying on the other map. But now we move into the gameplay of it, and as you see here, this looks like the Tommy gun from Call of Duty World at War, zombies and multiplayer. It looks like it's got a round drum, that's the attachment it's called on World at War, and this will be great if it comes back. I really love the World at War weapons, the Browning MG42, PBSH, and this is just a sneak image of it. So it is in the next zombie map, and I hope there's other World at War weapons with the MP42, etc. So in this image we see 4 characters that we'll be playing. It's not the same ones as the last DLC, neither is it Dempsey, Richtoff and Takeo and Nikolai, but I think they've gone for the actors base type again, obviously again from Call of the Dead. But I don't want to focus on the characters, I just want to focus on the guy behind them. If you see there's a guy obviously being hung in a like bag sort of thing, and the only similarity to any other Call of Duty zombie map is Shinonuma. When you spawn in Shinonuma, you would see a guy hung, and if you follow the Nazi zombie storyline, it is Peter which I won't come to detail now, but Peter is the guy that's hanged in Shinonuma, so who could this character be? We'll find out, hopefully. Now we come to the characters we played. They are all actors. There's no actress, unfortunately, unlike Sarah Michelle Gellar, sorry, in Black Ops 1, Call of the Dead. But I will go through all 4 characters, and we are starting off with Ray Liotta, which has had movie appearances in Something Wild, Goodfellas, and John Q, and many more movies. And this is, I think these characters are sort of set like 1920s, 1930s, like sort of gangster type people. In Zombies, they don't act as celebrities. Ray Liotta, they have different names. I'm not sure what those names are, but they don't act as what they are in real life, because they've got prison suits on, as you'll see on all of them, so they are playing a different character. So hopefully when the map comes out we can look at more into that, maybe the Easter egg. And here is a second playable character called Chaz Palminteri, if I pronounced that right. He is also an actor in Bullets Over Broadway, The Usual Suspects, and Little Man. And also, the actor was not one of the first things I spotted. It was actually the mini Uzi, because the mini Uzi is not usually in Zombies. So that is also a new weapon. I think they've added quite a few weapons, but also another 1920s, 30s like gangster type, and also in a prison suit there. You could see that at a bar angle, unlike Ray Liotta. The third character is Joe Pantolini, yeah. He's had movie appearances in Bad Boys 1 and 2, The Matrix, and The Goonies, so, like, he's been in quite some popular films. Here we see him with The Foul, FN, or just called The Foul on Your Way. Again, 20s, 30s, as the all type of gangsters in prisons. He's wearing a coat of some sort and a hat, so maybe, I don't know, to leave some, I doubt it, but, and the last character is Michael Madsen. He's had movie appearances in Kill Bill 1 and 2, Die Another Day, and The Getaway. He is the most detailed, I would say, character out of all of them, but that is the last character out of them. And I'm just going to take a look at a clip that shoots from in between Ray Liotta and Chaz Palminteri, like the switch. Okay, there's 2 main things I want to focus about here. The 2 of them are pretty obvious: the gun and the creature there. I'm not going to say hellhound, because I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to start with the gun. The gun is a brand new machine gun from Black Ops 2 multiplayer, but I want to focus on the hellhound. The machine gun has been brought from multiplayer to Zombies, like many other weapons, but the hellhound is the big thing here. Creature, I'm going to call it a hellhound because it already looks like one, but it's a bit different, as in it has like a fiery mouth. Like usually hellhounds don't have that. It's like fire coming out of their body, and it has red eyes. So could this be a different mutated hellhound that maybe in Alcatraz they had experiments there with stuff? That's what the storyline was in The Rise, but we are not sure. But it's a very interesting image of the hellhound, which gives quite a lot of way with the red eyes and the. So guys, there we go. We are back with our playable characters and hanging around behind. I also had the Uprising thing for the Mbit too, so we just put this in again. Please subscribe for more Mob of the Dead multiplayer. I will be doing multiplayer gameplays when it comes out. And please leave a like if you're dead excited for Uprising. Leave a comment, and I will see you guys later.